Okay, so we just did officially get Dresden under our command. We're headed up to the north end part of the city to see what's up here. In the list probably through, there's a building and stuff you have to build up here. I imagine there's something similar to the Azata, because that's what Mythic Path are doing this time. There's a statue. Stuff. Oh, there's a building. More over here. Reinvigorate the land. So, what does this do? It's a rainbow. Didn't know I was a druid. Big tree. Okay, so it's greener. I'm guessing we're probably going to be building something up here later on. We can't get up here directly, even though there's nothing to stop us. Wet fence. It was blocked before.
Our path leads on.
Where the stairs are. I mean this, right? I can't get past that. Not letting me. Well, yeah, and it was all blocked off, but I still can't get past it, so it's still doing its job. Unless there's something else back there.
Hello everyone.
It's all green.
My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Yep, thanks for watching. Happy Thursday. So, I'm guessing this is going to play a role at some point, I would think. Because, like I said, the ziggurat for the lich is in this area. But I can't get past this. And the little dog can't get past it.
Let us press on.
Okay, let's go find out what this was. Okay, I have to head over to the tavern to talk to what's his face. Worm.
We march ahead.
One-Eyed Devil, blah blah blah. My daily commander, welcome to the One-Eyed Devil's trading house. Trading house, it's just a shop. Oh, the pens, stuff. How did a tiefling end up on the side of the Crusaders? It's got a risky name for restore Crusaders. Oh yes, stuff. So much stuff. Our price is so high, we're saving the world from demons, and that includes you. That's That's some claim. Did you hear that, good people? First of all, my prices are perfectly fair, and they're no higher than we see anywhere else. Are you sure? Other side. Yes, the one with the where the tree is. Yeah, I clicked on that. Charisma 4. That's a good thing for Scout. Scout is... Oh, she doesn't have anything. Well then, we should probably pick that up for her. And so... one of those. Deal? No. Oh, we're down. Oh, sorry, don't have the money. Didn't realize it's down to $7 grand. So, it's all that. We're probably not going to use that. Gain a little natural attacks, gain temporary hit points, go the character level for 1 minute. Yeah, sell that. Agile Fist. Oh, we need to give this to somebody. Maybe the dragon. Maybe. This ring. Yeah, use that. Broke again. No, I did not pick up the bag of holding. I picked up rings and stuff instead, like a dummy. So, dragon. Strength is better than dexterity, so that doesn't help him or her. Rocket. Rocket doesn't do natural attacks other than his bite. Oh, no, he's using that anyway. So, for his hexes. Okay. Oh, the dragon actually follows us around. I didn't realize that. I know it doesn't matter, but it doesn't really help, does it? Oh, no, she gets +2 bonus on attack damage. Okay, so that still actually works. Still +2, right? So, little dragon. Yep, okay. Da-da-da. Oh, no, it helps because it helps her attack rolls. So that's, and it helps a little bit of damage too. It's still +2. So either way it helps. If she was dexterity based, it'd be a bigger thing, but she's not. So it doesn't matter. If the stats were swapped, sorry. The stats were swapped for damage wise. Gregor is the name of the dwarf, right? The assassin. This is the wrong spot. I'm in the wrong. This is the inn, not the tavern. I'm smart. Jewelry. The Mighty Fist offers fewer bonuses for Dex characters. Amulet Fist doesn't care, right? Born Autumn Haze. This guy. I met other elves that look like Kael'thas. A few years ago, a sect of demon worshippers was uncovered in Kaionen. They were followers of Deskari, who had been brought together by his priestess, Anamora. Naturally, as soon as the truth was revealed, a hunt for these evil zealots was called. They're all marked with the same brand of darkness as their leader, the wicked Kalesa. The sect was soon destroyed, but some of the cultists managed to escape. I pursued them in order to eradicate their evil, root and branch. Sighing heavily, his lip curls in an expression of bitterness. It is a great shame that the children of a noble nation have besmirched themselves with its taint, and I would be grateful if this confession were kept between us. Sure. So during the break, I was thinking to myself, they should have it as an option once you've completed the storyline. If you want to play do another replay, they should start you off in Dresden. So you just skip basically all of Act 1 and most of Act 2. Just go into Dresden and do that. Because everything that happens in 1 and 2 doesn't really matter. As a new playthrough, they just let you skip it. Night Commander at my establishment went up honor stuff. You call me by my name. Deal, I know your name. Who in Dresden doesn't? Dun, dun, dun. What's the feeling in the city? Don't tell my customers. Stuff. Because it feels like it's a different game once you get to this point. Doesn't it? Makes you think I'm a simple lad. I'm a fear-foreign prince in disguise. Drop me a hint or two, will ya? That'll give me a time to work out on my bowing and scraping for when you finally decide to reveal your true identity to the world. The customer say about my powers, stuff. You'll be the Herald Desna, perhaps her son. You're born from a beautiful flower, or you fell to the glaring with the falling stars of Numeria. There's blossoms under your feet, and water turns to ale. Incidentally, if this last one is true, please don't perform that miracle too often, or you drive down my prices. You'll just made saves after unlocking as many mythic paths as possible in front of the banner in Dresden. They can just pick up from there if they say they want to play a different path. Yeah, you could. But then, then you can respec and do all of the fun stuff too, I guess. Can't you? And Freight Boy, welcome back. A couple of saves just before the banner, so you can respec and choose a different path and just do a couple of battles to end Act 2, yeah. Great boy, where are you hiding? There you are.
How can I help you?
Who are you?
Don't you remember our last meeting?
Not at all.
The name is Greybor. I'm an assassin for hire. But I suspect you're not here for small talk. Are you in need of my
Saturday
services?
and Sunday, January 15th and 16 are the monthly giveaways for January. A $25 Steam gift card will be given away each day. You have to be a follower of the channel and present to win. Check with Gimpy if you have any questions about the giveaway. Thanks for watching.
Yep, thank you for watching. Happy Thursday, and again, monthly giveaways this weekend. You tried to kill that huge demon in Battle of Dresden, but you failed. What happened?
Yes, that was a failure. It was supposed to be a clean job. An anonymous client, a worthy target, a substantial fee. But the client insisted that I use an enchanted dagger they provided. I was assured that a single hit would be enough to finish the job, but it didn't work as expected. It was a serious blow to my reputation. And my reputation is everything to me.
I'll hire you for a dragon hunt.
A large adult female? The one that's been snatching people and carrying them off? I've heard about her. That's an impressive target. I can take this job, but only if we do it soon. I'm expecting a new assignment from my regular client, and I'll have to leave as soon as I have the orders. And of course, you should know that this dragon will not come cheaply. 2,500 gold, paid in advance.
Sure.
Excellent. Let's get down to business. It's no easy thing to take down a dragon when you don't have wings, so you'll need to follow my lead. The best thing would be to catch her by surprise in her lair, but we need to find it first. Of course, since she doesn't leave tracks, that might be tricky, but I think I have a solution. We need to go west of Dresden, to the Grimwood Forest. The dragon's been seen there often. According to the scouts, this is likely because there's still some wild game left in those parts. We'll set up an ambush there. I hope I can rely on your honesty. I understand that on our way to the dragon, there may be other fights or places we need to visit for various reasons. That's to be expected. However, should I see that you are deliberately delaying the contract, or that you're dragging me off to assault some demon citadel instead of going after the dragon, we will have to revise the terms of our agreement.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out who am I going to replace in the party when it's time to bring him along. Probably have... I'm going to say it's Rocket, but... What is that sound that's happening there? Okay, so the Fifth Crusade, Dragon's Fate, all that anime. The creatures on the demons have left a trace. Attack out of nowhere. Final Sunset of Winter, Dragon Hunt, Battered Spirit. Your bath shall be fine. The Outcast. Okay, so your dragon companion claims that your good friends are waiting for you on the ridge not far from Dresden. Who are they and what do they want from you? Middle game. Guess we should take care of business in the Citadel before we get too much farther along. Get the army up and running. See, there's our tree. Oh, this area turned green. Because apparently we're a druid. Make everything turn green. Oh, we also get some gear maybe for the dragon too to wear. Uh-oh. These guys. So, Kiar, whatever. Middle-aged paladin with a genial face salutes you. His sparse gray hair stands in fuzzy tufts on his head, giving him a distinctly unwarlike appearance. Everbright Crusaders reporting for duty. My name is C.R. Koblin, and I am at your service. Queen Galfrey is gathering the main attack forces in Nerosian. She ordered us to replenish the losses suffered during Knabris and come here. We will support your troops. A tall, dark-eyed lad is standing behind CR. He passionately echoes CR's words. We are ready to go to the front immediately. Allow us to be at the spear of the attack. Old Crusader calls the young man to order. Morveg, don't speak unless spoken to. Don't worry. No one will be defeating any demons without you. He smiles kindly and tussles the boy's hair. Who have you brought with you? Everbright Crusaders mainly, but we have a lot of volunteers who joined us. Those who arrived at the Queen's call but didn't want to sit in Nerosian, waiting for the main army to set off. All the hotheads know that the front is here. Sierra nods to the boy behind him, the one who's eager to fight. We picked up this one too. He walked to Knabris with an old sword in his hand and a few copper coins in his pocket. He was going to keep walking to kill the demons, and then he would probably have laid siege to Threshold, no doubt. The boy's cheeks go pink at the old man's gentle mockery, but he continues to stare ahead resolutely and boldly. You fight in Knabris. How are things there? Not personally, no. The Queen summoned me and the bulk of my order to Nerosian. Almost all of those who remained behind in Canabras died, and the ones who didn't were disorganized and leaderless. But the order did not perish. New volunteers have been pouring into our ranks. We are licking our wounds. Canabras is rebuilding. Life wins out. People are coming from all over Aveston to help. Many are joining up with the Crusaders, just as it happened back in the Fifth Crusade. Great, you'll be serving under my command. He gives you a friendly smile. It's an honor for us, Commander. Let's give the demons a dusting. Dun dun. Rocket. It's a very rockety picture, except for the eyes. Now look, giants. So, events. An army of thieves and giants. So, progressive alchemist by the name of Zaglfornce ran a series of experiments in an attempt to improve the potion of legendary proportions, but something went wrong. Soldiers who tasted this creation cannot return to their natural form and have grown quite dim. However, the alchemist assures everyone that no harm has been done, since the giants are more useful than ordinary soldiers, and the usefulness of intelligence in the soldier is debatable in the first place. So the giants perform heavy manual labor, cure the poor victims, use the giants in battle, found a separate settlement for the giants. Use them in battle.
Incoming message.
2 giants are recruited at the commander's headquarters. Sure, why not? We didn't do this last time. JMD Joden. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for the follow. Let's do this. It would be foolish to pass up the opportunity to bolster the army with such strong fighters. Alchemist, whoever strongly endorses this decision. Army of Thieves. A large group of suspicious individuals have arrived at the gates of Dresden. They wish to join the crusade. Officers have recognized a number of thieves and murderers among their ranks, and it seems that the newcomers are only interested in spoils of war. Should they be accepted? Because you do not have a Rushley among your companions, or because she has lost interest in the affairs of the Crusaders. Oh, there's a lich option in there. I don't remember what that was. Accept them, send them away. Accept them. Rogues and bandits. Bows. Okay, the group joined the Crusader ranks, and they have performed their task with diligence. The new soldiers may care more about their profit than the war, but they do as they are told. So, decrees. Outpost. Do that stuff. Military tribunal. Chance of skipping action due to negative morale reduced by 5%. Logistical council, yes, we're going to do that. Forming a diplomatic council. That one. Military council. Okay, get all this stuff taken care of. Fate of Soul Shear. Oh, you can actually... Oh, I didn't realize you could work on that. Sword of Valor. Crest of the Fallen Knight. Okay. Stuff. Sorry, we still have that army back there. Amber's doesn't count anymore. Let's see what we can build. Laboratory Citadel, Archer Range. So many councils, yep. Hey Eric, welcome back. So an inn, this produces money. Supply center, supplies. To supply center. So 6,100 there, 2,600 there. Increases finance points by 200. There are no buildings that provide recruitment growth of the fort. Only one inn can be built in each fort. So no recruitment bonuses, I guess. Communist playthrough? How do you figure? Oh, because the council? No, they're always there. Councils are always there. Let's do bonus to energy. All generals. Okay, I'll keep us a little busy for a while. Oh, that's only one day, right? So skip a day. Yeah, sure. From military council, a council of officers, season, blah 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 stuff. Diplomatic council and logistic council. Now they're all going to want to talk to me. Abnormal giants. Faulty potion has turned the number. Okay, we just did that. Studying the sword of valor. Okay, so we'll keep us busy for a little bit. Giants are always abnormally huge. Yeah, it was just the continuation of what we started the day before. Never heard of midget giants? Well, they'd be called midgets then, wouldn't they? Or people. Before you stands a tall, fit man whose dark hair is already tinged with gray. He meets you with a brisk military salute. My name is Captain Selkine. Whatever, Captain S. I command the vanguard of a mercenary group called the Blackstone Company. Come from Andorran to assist you. We know about your unit. The company is proud to be recognized as one of the finest Andorran mercenary regiments. We're not a bunch of unscrupulous sellswords looking to oppress the innocents and serve the tyrants of the world. No, we're adventurers eager to get involved in a dangerous enterprise and leave it with pockets full of gold and clear conscience. Which is why we held a vote among our units. We were glad to accept Queen Galfrey's invitation to join the crusade, though some of our commanders, ahem, did voice a displeasure with the sum she offered. But like I said, we Andorrans are free people who cannot be pushed around and who cannot be bought, only convinced. Why'd you join up with us? Queen Galfrey paid for our services, but please do not think we're fighting for gold alone. We're true sons and daughters of Andorran. So the ideals of equality and resisting enslavement ring true in our hearts. We will be glad to stand in the way of demons who seek to force mortal kind into bondage. The bulk of our company made camp in Nerosian, but the vanguard, consisting of our finest soldiers, if I may add, was put under your command. Dutch person. As a Dutch person, you are a small giant yourself, huge in some parts, but average at home. So, does that make you a midget? Does that make you a midget giant? I don't know. Hey, Banner, welcome back. Happy Thursday. Want to know more about you, Captain? He flashes a genuine smile. I don't even know what to say. I am a soldier, a bit of an explorer, and just an all-around honest man. Going on with your duties. Yes, sir. Glad to be under your command. He salutes you again, smiles, and adds in a softer voice. It'll be an honor to serve with you, Commander. If you have any questions, let me know. If you need to talk, I'd be happy to lend an ear. You're a dwarf giant. Oh, so you're not a midget giant, you're a dwarf giant. Grandma Grelton, blah blah, the theater people. Da-da-da. You're faced with another dilemma. We simply can't decide on a climactic moment for the act. That's all about the Battle of Dresden. Here, you listen to the options. Option 1, the commander, that's you, launches himself out of a catapult and smashes down the fortress wall, allowing the armies to rush inside. You again masquerades as a succubus and creeps into the Dresden in disguise, and then opens the gates for the Crusaders. Rides to the attack on an enormous mountain goat, or should we call it a battering ram, and it breaks down the city gates. Let's do option 3, because goat. Too many shades of sizeism. Oh, tell me about it. We're all still working on the part of your commandership. It's hard to get a goat in the middle of the world room, especially an enormous one. But we'll think of something. Don't you worry. And our entourage move away, but their voices project so well, blah, blah, blah. Do you think the commanders will mind if we add the goat and the catapult to the show? That way, where he breaks down the gates will make for much better drama. Did you forget the role of the commander is being played by a Cyclops? How are we going to launch Lambkin out of a catapult? Where are we going to find a catapult that won't just break under his weight? Never mind a goat. Calm yourself, Tina. It's just a minor snag. You can't achieve success without a few difficulties along the way. We think of something, you'll see. All the talking. So, Captain Odin. The tall, gaunt half-elf salutes you solemnly. Commander, it's an honor to call this first meeting of the Military Council to order. I'm Captain Odin, and I've been serving under your command ever since the assault on the Great Garrison. I'll do my best to be as much of a use to you as possible in this role. Foundation of the military is cold calculation and discipline, says Redo. These are the principles I will seek to impart to the Crusaders. If we are to win this war, we must forget about mercy for our enemies, for our troops, and for ourselves. Think of the children. They deserve the best show possible. The goat riding Cyclops launched on a catapult? I think that would be hilarious. Well, Commander, your sister Sila is no renowned general, but she spent half her life tussling with evil. It looks like I'll be stepping up on behalf of all of Iomede's faithful here. I hope my advice will prove useful. Hold on. First issue of the Military Council's agenda is the reorganization of troops. Our infantry has been blood dry. Forces Her Majesty granted to us were enough to take Dresden, but we need more troops to hold it. Furthermore, the army was assembled in great haste after the assault on Canabras and was never adequately equipped. Unfortunately, we don't have much time for redeployment. Our scouts report that a powerful Baylor, blah blah, is already preparing a retaliatory strike on Dresden, but we can rely on freshly conscripted Mendevian soldiers. They may not have the skill, but our strength, as always, lies in the number and the fervor of the volunteers joining the Crusades. We can't throw everyone into the meat grinder. We just get our young killed in for nothing. We need to select the best among the recruits, or even better, hold a contest. The bravest and the most capable will join the Crusaders. Death count is always highest in the infantry.
It's that time again. Drink some water to keep that brain moist.
Its purpose is to serve as a shield. It would be wise to invest our resources in hiring and training heavy footmen with shields to ensure maximum protection, even if it limits their mobility and makes them less threatening to the enemy. Who's this Baylor? The most trusted servant of the demon lord of Descari. Among the historians of the Mendevian Crusades, he's known as a strategist of the world wound. He's not as renowned as Menago, the conqueror of Dresden, or Hepzibah, daughter of Baphomet, but he's claimed the most major victories over the forces of Mendev. He's a general and quite possibly one of the best tacticians in the entire Abyss. How much of these events are scripted and how much randomized? What, this part? Randomized is a strong word. Scripted is probably more accurate, but it's an expanding script. The script changes based on decisions you make. Sort of, kinda. Because it's supposed to be, you know, different endings based on your mythic path and decisions you made along the way. So the decisions you make are supposed to make a difference to some stuff, but we'll see. Because I've already finished the game once as an evil lich, and now we're doing the good Azata, who is aspiring to be a gold dragon eventually. So, we'll see. We'll see what the actual differences are. I've been studying the style of warfare for years. He may seem like an ordinary demon, another typical war taskmaster, but that's a fallacy. Like a beast scent, he senses weaknesses in his enemies' defenses and strikes at them, sending soldiers to bring targeted carnage. His uncanny charisma attracts more and more soldiers to him, so he's never short on troops and sacrifices them like pawns whenever he pleases in order to achieve his victories. Any circus ringmaster? That's just a little side story. It doesn't have any real bearing on the overall story. It's just like a little side amusement thing. It doesn't really do anything. It's just there for the laughs. Cora blah 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 is the face of the demon host. For many years, I've been gathering research on him, preparing for the day our armies would clash with his once more. I hope my council will help you defeat him, but so far, he has no known defeats. Okay. Oh, the contest. So this gives us provide weekly growth of the champions. Powerful shock infantry. All footmen are promoted champions. So currently we have footmen. They suck. Champions are basically a more durable version. 39 hit points versus 23. AC 10 versus 14. Champions, better damage. So basically we're trading durability for damage as champions. And shield bearers. So the shield bearers are much better hit points. There's a 39, AC 14, these are AC 21, 161. Damage is still weaker. New recruits, so conscripts. So more hit points. Damage is still roughly the same. So just slightly more durable. The shield bearers. Again, not a lot of damage, but they're very durable. Go that way. I will monitor the recruiter's work and the preparation of all necessary equipment. Thank you for your time, Commander. When the reforms are finished and the ranks of our infantry are replenished, I will assemble the military council to discuss new decisions. Lady Konomi. A sharp-looking kitsune gives you a quick, business-like bow. Commander, the matters before us are urgent, so let's not stand on ceremony. I am Lady Konomi, the official attaché of Nerosian. Here are my credentials. She presents a scroll adorned with the Galfrey seal. Her Majesty has instructed me to lead your headquarters diplomatic council. Honestly, I'm surprised when Lady Konomi asked me to join this council, but I will do my best to fill the shoes of a trained diplomat. Yeah, strange. I got invited to the council too. I'm sure foreign ambassadors will be thrilled to see my face and my manners. Lady Konomi, you haven't mistaken me for some other Crusader land, have you? Kitsune are fox people, yeah. They're basically were-foxes. But they walk around as foxes more often than not. I have two of them in my party. Mickey and Rocket, actually. Darren. Like many nobles have been trained in diplomacy, blah, blah, blah. Question about the composition of this council. What's on the council's agenda today? Can transform and do magic? Oh, they are... Well, they can transform. The do magic part is based on their class. But they're all able to transform back from human form and fox form. Or fox human form, whatever you want to call it. Hate to say it, Commander, but not everyone in Neurosian is pleased with your progress. Some believe that, to use their words, you are out of control and fancy yourself an independent leader. It wouldn't surprise me if you encountered supply disruptions in the near future. I would suggest quelling their anger. Show the capital that you haven't forgotten about the chain of command. For example, you could hold a parade in honor of Her Majesty. No, not that kind of transformation. If we need to demonstrate what we're keeping Neurosian in mind, why don't we invite the capital's High Priest of Dresden to a religious festival? It'll be appropriate, and the church's support will shield us from the accusations of schemers. Hand it to the naysayers? I think not. I propose we hold a parade in your honor, Gimpy. This is your victory, and if Cousin Galfrey wants to show off in front of the soldiers, she's welcome to capture something of her own. Lan's eyes flashed with anger. Are they out of their mind? We've got a whole Dresden full of soldiers who need medicine, food, and weapons. Till everyone has been taken care of, we can't waste a single coin on pointless celebrations. So, High Priest. What's Lan going to get us? Helping those in need. Crusader morale increased by 10, or by 20 if Crusade morale is below 0. This one, Royal Parade. Finance points income increased by 10% for 30 days. What's Dresden? Dresden is where we are. Dresden is the name of the fortress/city that we're currently in. Commander's Parade. Class of recruiting mercenary units reduced by 7.5%. Material points income increased 25% for 30 days. Feast. Energy points we don't care about right now. I don't think I ever cared about energy points. Let's increase our morale. A moment, Commander. I understand that you're used to being the highest authority in all matters, but political decisions are an exception. I am a professional in this field. You are not. By ignoring my recommendations, you are not only deliberately seeking conflict with the capital, but disregarding common sense as well. I urge you to reconsider. You think you have the right to talk back to me? You've invited my companions to the council, and now you refuse to listen to their opinions? I'm simply suggesting that you give your companions time to find their feet in the council and to grasp the principles of being a diplomat. Also, if they weren't on the council, your decisions could be mistaken for the decrees of a tyrant, and that is definitely not the political image you need. And now I understand the role that I have been given, Lady Kenomi. I'm supposed to stand in a pretty doublet and keep my mouth shut. I can promise you the former, but not the latter. The needs of my soldiers are more important than the whims of your bureaucrats from the capital. Persuasive speech. Very well. I've changed my mind. We'll hold a parade in the Queen's honor. I'm glad that you've listened to my proposal. Making friends in the Royal Council will go a long way. It's good that we've got off on the right foot, Commander. There will be plenty more issues requiring your decision soon, but I do not doubt that we will handle them just as expediently.
My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyNe. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Yep, thank you for watching. Happy Thursday. So, Logistics Council is next. This council will benefit from my vast experience surviving the gear that consists of rocks and blah blah blah. I won't lie to you, our logistics are a mess. I just did hydrate. We need more of everything, and what we do have is in disarray. Crates of provisions are rotting away in storehouses because some idiot quartermaster spilled beer on the papers. And fools are not the worst problem. There's also theft. Some officers grease palms to get a helmet with stylish plumage or a fancy blade from Neurosian. Meanwhile, that means that ordinary soldiers are being armed with barely more than kitchen knives, hammer and tongs. It's time to give the entire logistics staff the bums rush. The question is, where do we find capable, honest people to replace them? Let's get some veterans on the job. People who've had their fill in the front lines and know firsthand what life is like, blah blah stuff. I suggest in this call some experienced, well-connected supply officers from Neurosian. Let them leave their cushy jobs in Mendev and work up a sweat for the good of the crusade. Not a lot of choices there, is there? All trainable units gain only the essentials. Plus 10% bonus to maximum health. Equipment from the state. Unit has +1 bonus to attack and all saving throws. Sure. We'll do. Someone will have quartermasters with a friend or two, even on their royal council. Yes, we're giving them spoons. So many spoons. Then it's decided, no matter what our new quartermasters are like, there's no possible way they can be worse than what we have now. The results will be reported to you, and if nothing else comes up, I'll call the council right away. That's all 3 councils, right? Yeah, the camera got all spun around for some reason. Okay. I want my spirit paladin back. The mastodon's gonna get smacked. Paladin at least had some nice defense to it. But no plates. They get to eat their gruel from their helmets. It forms character. Ew. Don't know about that. Let's go throw some stuff in storage. That. Radiant stone. Put that in storage for now. No, I should probably sell that. No one's really using it. Summons suck anyway. I know. But from those dice. If you give that to someone with your greater extended spells or whatever, you get bumped up to 24 hours. What dice? Yeah, I know we have. I'm just going through stuff here. See what we need to throw in storage first. Then we'll worry about the animals. Dice of Fate. No, not the Dice of Fate. Those red dice you were holding your mouse right over. The red dice. Red dice. Oh, that's right, this stuff. Bonus on attack and damage roll. Or to AC during an enemy's attack once per day. This effect lasts for the whole day. Who do we want to give that to? Filter. So, nothing there for the animal. See, I'm holding down the kukris, but they're going to suck by the time we're going to use them, probably. Give the Avu. So, medium armor, light armor. Can she even wear any of this stuff yet? Holders in against movement and parrying effects. 6+2. Base speed by 10 feet and gains 1 additional attack of opportunity. She can't wear bargaining because she doesn't have the feet, right? Knee pads, though. What's that? Mass intelligence 2. Okay, so that. She can't wear it? Ah. I think it shows that she can use it, but she can't use it. Using that stuff either. She can wear gloves, knee pads, braces, rings, and a belt. Right, standard stuff. Oh, can't do rings. Yeah, I don't know why she can't use the knee pads. Or the paws. Because doesn't it go like in the then that slot? She doesn't count as an animal. Because she's a dragon. Oh, what happened to that necklace? Oh, we gave it to Rocket, right? Or somebody. Hmm. Yeah, I know Bismuth can use it. We don't have a whole bunch of extra stuff, do we? It's still early. Throw that in there for now. Could sell that. This hat. Yeah, we need more stuff. Oh, these fists. Don't. So. No laser display, texture monitor, blah, blah. Damage rolls low. Oh. Place for strength. Oh, she's already wearing this. Never mind. She's already wearing that. Bismuth. Oh, Bismuth isn't showing up. Because of reasons. And then the hat. It's intelligence. Yeah. The wisdom headband isn't the worst. Can she even wear it? Oh, I threw it in storage. Ah, she doesn't get a little crown though. It's kind of disappointing. Anyway. So bracers, belts, gauntlets. That's pretty much it. Not a lot of choices for the dragon. Oh, but the dice though, right? Duncan damage rolls, EC, and things attack once per day. Just gotta remember to use that. Okay. Ta-da. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's go do some walking around. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, no more Regil. We need Rocket back in here. So, party's all back together. Oh, and I keep forgetting to look at Gimpy's spellbook. He's got that Quicken now that he can use for like magic missiles and stuff. Spellbook. Magic. Different place. What'd they switch this around for? Screw me up. That. More decorations. No, there we go. Okay, so magic missile. This gets him up to what, level 5? Yep. Which we can't use yet. There's that. We'll get. Where are they? Scorching rays. Get those up there too. Those will be level 6. Oof. Yeah, throw in fireballs too for fun. Those will be level 7. Oof. Long way to go. Very AD&D. What, this stuff? Not really. Oh, sorry. The legs look weird. Do dragons always have normal hind legs or backwards forelegs? Normal hind legs or backwards forelegs. It depends on the artist. It depends on the artist. Usually you see dragons with their front legs look like arms and their back legs look like legs. Like basically what dogs and cats have. That's usually what the way they're portrayed. Typically. It's very unusual to see them portrayed with their legs all pointing in the same, their elbows and knees pointing in the same directions. They usually do opposite. I mean, you can see them. Again, it depends on the artist. Anyway, our army. Oof. 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 That's our main army. Dun, dun, dun. I guess we should get everybody back to Dresden. There. Fantasy creature physiology is up to the artist. Typically, yeah. Dragons have 6 limbs anyway, including the wings. Well, yeah, wings. And even then, if they have wings but no forearms, they're considered not dragons. Are they considered wyverns or something else? Or drakes or worms or there's that kind of stuff going on too. You guys. Next. Over here. Paladins. When we get paladins. Champions. So champions, whole 45 of them. Technically insects, sure. Wyverns have back legs and wings. Right, exactly. That's my whole thing. Is it, reasons. So rogues, bandits. Here's our marksmen. These guys are what are we upgrading to? Oh, there's our archer. Crappy archer. See what bears you go in front. Spearman. Just trying to get everything a little bit more less confusing. And probably there's a documentary about the artist of D&D, Eye of the Beholder. There you go. Thank you, Sithis, for that. Welcome to the stream. Create a fantasy world with centipede dragons. Why? Recruitment. Not you. You guys first. How much money do we have? 5 grand. There's 12 there. Oof. Money. Hire these guys first, or wimpy little archers. Priest or death knights? Or sorry, hell knights. We need more money. Centipedes are cool, and Chinese dragons have too much torso for their own good. Oh, so I see. You're being a legist. Not only are you a sizist, but you're a legist as well. Okay, we make some money with the army. So the army is level 6. Look at all the level stuff out there. There's a level 4. There's a 4 down there too. Still got to take out those 7s eventually. There's a 4 over there. Let's go this way. Legophile. I don't know if you're a Legophile, but I'm going with Legist because you got a demon infestation in your realm. It's not my realm. We're invading them. Sort of, kind of. Oh, these guys. Speaking of wyverns, these are rift drakes. They need to die yesterday. Look, it's a priest. Or, sorry, cleric with smite evil. Die, you evil dragon wannabes. Hey, leave my archers alone. Wow, death by melee archer. That's embarrassing. Drakes are sword off wyverns. Again, depends on the artist and who's telling the story. Okay, warriors have discovered what attracted such a horde of monsters. An impressive ambient laboratory belonging to some insane alchemist. The laboratory had been mercilessly, I hate words, plundered, and the jars of elixirs and ingredients bore sinister holes through which
hey, Gimpy,
the hideous creatures...
Have you hydrated lately?
Yes.
If not, you really should.
Through which the hideous creatures had consumed their contents like some exquisite nectar. Luckily, some of the alchemist inventory survived and now belong to Crusaders, so energy points 60. Go us. I don't think we want to go fight these guys yet. Rock. With those fighters. I can probably take them. What's the payoff? Energy points. What's this? Commander's Court. Picturesque rock has become home to the commander's allies who found the walls of Dresden and their bounds of an official crusade too cramped. That's where we're supposed to be going, I believe. The party. No more movement. Okay, keep being friends. Let's go that way. Yay, random encounters. Hopefully it's not an ambush. Ambushes are bad, because we're not buffed. And it's not. And demons. Let's back up a little bit, just in case.
Our time has come.
I need to get this situated in the buff bot too. Oh look, Rocket, you get to be a midget. Oh, we didn't do our fixing of drains and stuff either. Damn it. I think Rocket's supposed to be up here too, if I remember right. Yeah. Dun, dun.
Never a dull moment.
Rely on me.
Una Adayana. Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi.
Triceratops here, so I don't know what that
Una
means.
Adayana.
Don't know, don't care.
Okay, so there. Look, orc skin.
Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi.
Gimpy already kind of has a bark skin. This is Nature's Owl. That's not what I think it is.
Pashani Savitur.
Oh, restoration. While we're thinking about it, get Mickey's level back.
Durinos.
The world is full
I
of wonder.
appreciate privacy.
Animal growth. Let's see if this works on the dragon. It does not work on the dragon, but it works on the Triceratops.
Inimosi Travisi.
An aspect of the wolf is
Inimosi
personal.
Travisi.
And oh, who do I get true sight to? Mickey.
Lisano Danium.
A simple smile goes a long way.
Okay, scout. These are our magic ring stuff.
Una Adayana. Aparane
Bless.
Sentes. Una Adayana. Una Adayana. Una Adayana. Una Adayana. Una Adayana.
And lesser restoration. You needed that. I actually did. I think restoration cleaned everything out, didn't it? Yes. Okay, so he's not drained anymore. She's good. She's good. He's good. Oh, and Rocket gets a trip now, too. Good. Good. Okay. Looking for anybody who needs to have any stats refreshed. No, not that. Good weapon. For... Well, technically, he's got the blessed weapon. Which is good aligned, right?
Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Matritium Turinos.
Definitely need to get the buff bot thing running.
Travisi. Inimosi Tashani Savitur. Tashani Savitur.
And I'm totally forgetting about the animals.
Tashani Savitur. Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi.
Their weapons need to be aligned?
Inimosi Travisi.
I don't know.
Inimosi Travisi.
I forget. Okay, that should be good enough for that.
I stand ready.
She doesn't do spells.
I am here all week.
It's he. He's a she. It's not yet. Okay, all that. Oof.
Should I?
Caused rend for goodness. That's the general idea.
What's going on here? Damn you!
I don't tolerate threats.
Stupid Damasu. Rocket. Rocket's his ability. Let's make sure that's always on. Oh, it's over there. Dun, dun, dun. Use armor class just in case. Gimpy. So, you can use a song 3 times. What, per day? Let's see what happens. Gimpy's a singer of songs now. Look, a dragon. A little dragon. But it's a dragon. Scout. How long does their air barrier last? 1 day, okay. Heavy metal noise. There's no heavy metal noise here. So she doesn't really need this natural armor. It's okay. Songs of Mayhem. There's no mayhem. There's our haste.
You offend me.
Veronica, blast them.
Forwards!
Half turn ruins everybody's fun. Smite. Charge. Kill him. Just like that. Oh, she even got a crit in there. Nice. Oh, she does not have her staff. We didn't activate her sword, that's why. See, look. Bismuth got bigger. So where's his other little friends? Where are they hiding? There's the other one. Trying to run
Saturday
by.
and Sunday, January 15th and 16 are the monthly giveaways for January. A $25 Steam gift card will be given away each day. You have to be a follower of the channel and present to win. Check with Gimpy if you have any questions about the giveaway. Thanks for watching.
Yep, thanks for watching. Happy Thursday, and again, that's this weekend for the giveaways. Over harpies, they're not harpies, they're Namasu demons. They suck. As in, they suck to fight. Whatever, you know, they're horrible. I don't think Gimpy has anything really good to use against him. It's a problem. Magic missiles, but you can't use yet. Kill them all? Of course we're going to kill them all. It's just a question of how much effort is it going to take. Injured, uninjured, injured, so injured. Oh, and there's a big demon back there too. Okay, Evu. Not the best location. Look, loud breath. Here's your screaming. Well, technically our dragon is exoplanar. She's from a different plane, actually. Scout. We're already hasted. Crusader's Edge. There's Rocket. Oh, Rocket's up there. Damn it. Dragons are special? No, this dragon is special. This dragon is specifically from another plane. So Scout. What do you want to do, Scout? Scout has lightning, but it's not going to really affect them more than likely. So, shoot that one.
Stand down.
Disappointing, Scout. Okay, Veronica. You're fine.
We won't falter!
Let's kill that one.
Strike with all your might!
Warmed up for the next one. Mickey, let's get that one's injured, that one's not.
Are you still here? That's all you've got? My cat could do better.
My cat can do better, says the Kitsune, who is a fox person. My cat can do better. Paladin power into the sword.
No glory without risk!
Go Bismuth. Okay, then Rocket. See if we can strip her.
I'll split you in half.
So, trip failed. Oh, so he gets to do the trip and he can throw out a curse too. That's pretty awesome. It's a secret message for you that you accept Scout as your one true cat. True pet cat? No, cat crew doesn't work that way. You're delusional. Ow. Somebody just got strength trained.
We shall overcome.
Good shooting, Gimpy. Very impressive. Okay, dragon. Dragon power. Oh, maybe not dragon power. Demon power first. So, dragon not too bad. Scout. Oh, that thing's coming for Gimpy.
Away, you rascal.
Bad roll, Scout.
We can do it!
46 damage. Who's least injured? Mickey. Mark that one. Shoot that
Good
one.
guys always win.
Just like that. Got a crit on him. These harpies have a strong vampire ghoul vibe. Is that a pig god? No, these are all demons. This is a demon. Is he a pig demon? Probably. And the harpies have a strong vampire ghoul vibe. They're supposed to be, because they're kind of like undead demons, or at least they control undead. That kind of stuff. So you got the right vibe out of them.
Into the fray!
Oh, what was this? Hit. Saving throw succeeded against one. Unholy aura. Oh, well, that seems like cheating. Okay, Rocket. Lowers armor class. Saving throw. So, chant. Extend that for 2 rounds so you can do something next round.
Smear them.
Do not hold back.
Gimpy with awesome shooting, as always. And more strength being gained, of course. Oh, wait a minute. No, that was done by Sela. Oh, that's right. Her armor does that. I forgot her armor does that. It's pretty nice.
Your time is over.
Steal the kill, Scout. You can do it. Or not.
Forwards.
Dum dum dum. Blood blast. Okay, some. Oh, he didn't lose strength. I guess it was Sela's thing that we saw that was doing all the strength training. Yeah, it wasn't actually on us, which is cool.
I tire of waiting.
Who needs magic when you have a kineticism for healing?
Godspeed.
So there shouldn't be anything laying on the ground, but gotta check anyway. Gather your party before venturing forth. Yep. Which means they all have to be relatively close to the exit in order for you to exit. Oh, I forgot to activate the dragon's dice, too. Okay, so. Who are these guys right here? Oh, that's right, they're going after them today. But does every character have her own familiar pet creature? No. No. Gimpy is special. This mythic path gives you the dragon as a pet. As a lich, you get a skeleton as a pet. I don't know what the others get, if we get anything at all. Oh, look, giants. He's hiding, so cultists. Who wants to die first? I think the giants should probably die first. Nah, cultists. Uh-oh. Ow. Apparently giants like to throw stuff. Let's go again, because good morale. So does he. Not the best damage, but what are you going to do? So many creatures, though. Well, there's pets, and then there's familiars. What you're seeing a lot of stuff, the smaller stuff running around, those are familiars, and anybody can have
your
those.
Legs getting stiff?
If they're the right
You
items.
haven't moved in quite a while.
Some classes get to pick
Stretch,
familiars.
damn it, you ignorant meatbag.
Dun, dun. Yeah, some classes get familiars, things to pick from. Right, snakes and small critters, right, those are familiars. Not quite the same as what the dragon is. Familiars are non-combat. Look, free attack. Ah, so many hit points. Stop throwing rocks at us. Dead giant. Get behind them. Not that it matters, really. There we go. So Hell Knights. Hell Knights are pretty decent. Okay, so everybody's just healed up and ready to go. Familiars can be fun. Yeah, but they don't really do anything here. They give you a couple of stat bonuses, but that's about it. Okay, these Crusaders killed the cultists who were gathering an army of wild giants to storm Dresden. Now that Dresden is safe, workers can be transferred from the urgent strengthening of the walls to other important tasks. Daily income increased. Finance points 200. So, what is it? So Gimpy has. So this is a familiar. It's basically an item he just wears on his belt, and because he has it, and he summoned it, so to speak, he gets a +3 insight bonus to knowledge or arcane skill checks, and +2 bonus to perception. She doesn't have any. Veronica doesn't have any familiars. And Veronica, she's got a head chomper. This is an owl cat. It's a pet owl cat. She's got a +2 bonus to perception and nature lore checks. And Mickey has Tiger, which is another familiar, which is a cat, and it's bonus perception and nature. And then this is the dinosaur statuette. This is his pet. This is a different type of pet. This is a pet as summoned through the statuette. If there's a class, there's classes out there that have pets attached to them. Like you get to pick like a wolf or a Smilodon or a Triceratops in this case. They actually level up like characters do. This statuette doesn't really do that. It levels up, but not like it if it were an actual pet, because he's special. Oh, we're supposed to give this to him. So that goes there. Well, it's a ring of protection that you can't wear. You can wear this though. Dun, dun, dun. Intelligence. Do you want Bismuth to be smarter? To use this haste spell? No. Anyway, so there's that. How am I supposed to get in there? Head to this beautiful ridge. How am I supposed to get in here? Tries to take the top. Oh. Top right arrow? There's no top right arrow. That's technically the top arrow, but close enough. Confusing me, right? What would a cat burger do with the grizzly familiar? It feels like a joke. It feels like a joke. Okay, now what do we do? Thaw. I don't know these people. As you approach, the commotion at the top of the ridge dies down for a moment before soaring to new heights. That's him, yes. Look at that. The butterflies. What butterflies? Hey, Vu, hello. There's a question mark. There's a dragon here too, you know. I'm way more interesting than a butterfly. And it was me who asked Gimpy to come here anyway. He was a good little dragon. Abe was a good little dragon. Rankathal and the others, the priests. Oh, these are the ones we rescued? Oh, you say so. You see your old friends, the 3 Desnan adepts from Canabra, standing at the head of the crowd. Gimpy, finally, we rushed here as soon as we heard what happened in Dresden. We brought friends, too, except we only just met some of them. Allow me to introduce them. Maitress Ola Devara, the illustrious exiled alchemist. Those formidable warriors there are halflings from the temple of Chaldira, whatever, the goddess of battle and recklessness. This is the famous street artist Maestro Aventurine, a pseudonym, of course. Rare is the administrative building in Avestan that has escaped his brush, and here in front we have our mounted gnomish contingent, the cavalry sculptures. We all have come here to help you fight the forces of the Abyss. Why was somebody exiled? Prejudice, that's why. The disheveled woman shakes her head in disdain. Her clothes look as though they've been singed a dozen times over and dragged through various paints at least a dozen times for more. For some reason, people are suspicious of alchemists who worship Caden Kalen. They also consider my experiments dangerous, which is utterly preposterous for one. Science comes at a price, after all. And besides, it wasn't I who caused the explosion back in Absalom and raised half a block. I mean, I wasn't even there. Still, now that I'm surrounded by open-minded people, I'll be able to unleash my talents and show those demons that bombs can protect us as well as any prayers. What are the goddess Chaldura and her worshippers famous for? A belligerent-looking halfling salutes you with his sword. Chaldura is the goddess of mischief, battle, and luck, and a close friend of Desna, the Moon Mother. Chaldura is not the goddess of strategic planning, put it in that way. Okay. As the worshippers, we charge headlong into battle, leading others into the fray, and we despise evil in all its forms. Our friends and I have long wanted to support the Crusades, but this is the first time we've seen a leader we're willing to follow. An artist of the crusade, a street artist to boot. Dusty galleries and pompous patrons aren't quite my scene. And Maestro Aven's dignified response is his response. I only paint in places where everyone can see my work and appreciate its special meaning. I used to paint flowers in the sun on all the walls of besieged forts to make the attacking armors realize they were destroying another's peace and joy. I once depicted the acts of Iomade in a painting in the middle of the Chalaxian capital, not because I worship her, but rather to remind the people of Chaliax that this proud, tyrant-toppling goddess was born there. I don't yet know what I will create here in the World Room, but I feel I must play some part in the salvation of this land. Cavalry sculptures? Exactly, one of the gnomes sitting in the saddle grins happily, looking from head to toe a brigand. Cavalry sculptors are an ancient and revered gnomish society. In certain circles, that is. Our only rivals are the pikemen confectioners. Oh, God. But they don't have a noble legend that tells of the creation of their society, unlike us. According to this legend, a brave gnome knight once participated in a battle that lasted many days. He had to ride into battle down one. He had to ride into battle down one and the same path, past one and the same boulder. Soon, he was fed up with it. He started to chip off a piece of the boulder each time he rode past it, eventually carving it into a giant apple. The little gnome turned out to be so captivating that soon the knight's entire squad began to do the same. And then the enemy joined in too. It goes without saying they were all gnomes. The war soon ended, but before it did, they had carved all kinds of fruit and vegetables from a dozen boulders and a couple of rocks, all while mounted too. And that is how our noble society was born. Stupid gnomes. Are you going to join my army? Of course not, Haranka replied, clearly speaking for everyone. We didn't come here to march around in neat little rows like all the crusaders who've come before us. We're here to answer the call of our hearts, and we're going to help you in every way we can. We would do something for our cause, but we are free spirits. We take orders from no one, and we certainly do not join in other people's war games. Army discipline and the great walls of Dresden do not stir our hearts, Gimpy. Yet I know that you are the wind of change we've all been waiting for. In Cadavras, I witnessed your kindness, bravery, and tenacity. I follow you straight into hellfire. All of us will, but we will each tread our own path. I have enough soldiers as it is. I don't need your help. Now, what am I going to do with you? I know what you need to do. Knight them. Avu whispers loudly. She continues a little embarrassed as Aranka and the others look at her in surprise. I mean, I've been told many stories about Galarian, and that's what always happens in them. Gimpy is the knight commander, right? That means he can knight you all. Ordinary knights are a bit boring, but I know Gimpy will make your oath really exciting. I like the sound of that. We'll be the Free Crusaders. What do you think? Just make up an oath for us that we can be knighted, and then we can start our campaign against the demons, and they will tremble before us. So, let your eloquence sing the song of Elysium. I don't know what Gimpy's diploma. I guess to roll an 8, 9, an 11. What do you think? Let's do this. And fail. The speech you extemporized goes something like this. Well, I'm glad to see you all here. I hope you make worthy crusaders. Consider yourselves knighted. A bit awkward but sincere. What more could you want? Leave the pompous speeches filled with long, confusing words to the boring old paladins. Yeah, it is a perfect speech for me. It's totally perfect. Uh-oh. So why do we need to defeat the demons if Gimpy can just walk around and turn everything green again? Ooh, oh wow, what was that? Where did it come from? I'll bet a jar of strawberry jam it came straight from Elysium. I mean, I don't have any strawberry jam, but still. Big grown-up dragons in my family can transform their environment like this, but how did you do it? All the wallflower scratches the bridge of his nose, clearly anxious. We've seen something like this happen before, Gimpy. It was back in Canabras, in the temple where we all gathered together. A glowing aura enveloped you, and we heard music that wasn't actually there, just the same as this time. A wondrous power dwells within you, and it's growing. Everyone says I've been blessed by the gods. My powers manifest itself spontaneously. I don't know why it happens. He looks at the little patch of nature that appeared out of nowhere. We'll try to figure it out. All of us. I'll bet Maitresse Ola's I'll need Maitresse Ola's help, and the others too. We'll set up a camp right here on the ridge and monitor any new changes. There's not much to analyze yet. I've only witnessed 2 cases where something unusual happened around you. Both cases were spontaneous, and both times you were surrounded by people who had been helped and inspired by you. The first time it happened, you saw a vision. But now a fragment of that vision has been brought to life. Who knows? Gimpies, maybe you'll be able to heal the entire Woolbloom just like you healed this little patch of rock, see? Going around to turn stuff into green is probably that. You have no idea how you're doing it. Well, yeah. Everyone says I've been blessed by the gods. Yes, but I'm almost certain this isn't the work of Iomade, or at least not hers alone. Your power. It's like a song of freedom, of lush wilderness, of the deepest longings of the heart, of Elysium. The warriors of heaven are too proud to possess or grant such a power. This type of power is brought into the world by Azatas, the children of freedom, and the deities of their plane, of whom Desna, our guiding star, is one. What are you going to do now? We'll set up camp here. Our learned friends will observe this Garden of Elysium and study it. The artists among us will start working on their art. I'll help the Chaldean halflings prepare to launch raids against the demons. The cavalry sculptors, I have no idea what they'll do, but I hope they'll keep themselves busy somehow. Drop by in a couple of weeks, will you? We'll have settled in by then, and we may even have something else to show you, but it's a secret for now. You forgot the most important part. Honestly, what would you do without a little smart dragon like me around? Azatas have courts. The Court of Silent Laughter, for example, or the Court of the Flaming Storm. They always have such pretty names. People come to the courts freely and then stay because they like it there and have some affinity with it. That's why Gimpy the Arcanist has to give this place a name. It's his court, after all. How much like is that? Oh, we can actually name it. What should we call it? I don't know. The Hell Pit? No, not the Hell Pit. I don't know. I don't know. Rocket's Roost? Well, that's kind of unfair to Mickey, isn't it? There. How about that? Happy on quarter pleasure. Good enough. That it? Oh, we don't want to rest, do we? Oh, I guess we want to take a walk around, see if we find anything, huh? Look at all the people. Horses. It grants a small buff? Okay. So, lap around the little area here. Ah, building. There's no skill checks or anything. Perception stuff, so not a big deal. I'm guessing there's nothing here to find. But we'll rest. Yep, duty do. All kinds of duties do stuff. Okay, so Rocket's back in the group. We don't have an alchemist. Watch, though. Rocket's definitely better than Sela. Sela doesn't do much of anything at camp. Rocket's our best religious person. Mickey doing the camouflage. Right? Oh, Rocket's actually better. Camouflage there. You can take up that. I actually put Scout on the day shift. Mickey on the night shift. Yeah, we don't have anybody to do the alchemy. Oh. I didn't think she had the skill really to do that. So she's got a 16, so we can actually have some of this other stuff. Oh, we have lots of wings. So 1 temper hit point per level per day. Spicy pastry. Movement speed bonus for a day. Got a few of those to go through. So we'll do spicy pastry. How did you get Azata Mythic?
Hey Gimpy, it is time to take a break.
Timing.
Your next break is in 2 hours.
She can't craft any potions. Hey Ham, welcome to the stream. And we'll get this rest done, then we'll take the break. How did I get Exotic Mythic? There's stuff. There's stuff you're supposed to do. It's not obvious. I had somebody helping me, so oops. Okay, so dreams have puzzled the minds of mortals since ancient times. Strangely, the most obvious explanation of the mysteries of dreams. Yes, I have 4 mercenaries. I've had 4 since I think you were here last. It's just the 4th one was taking a little break because we needed Regil in the group. Dreams have puzzled the minds of mortals since ancient times. Strangely, the most obvious explanation of the mysteries of dreams has appeared quite recently. The most obvious, but obviously wrong one, is that dreams are but the delirium of a tired mind as it digests the days and events. Ancient humans were much smarter when they thought dreams were messages of good patrons or the opposite, the intervention of demonic powers. In this case, both hypotheses are correct, illogical as they might be. Commander is asleep. In his anxious dreams, he sees blood-stained stones, smoking torches, rusty chains and bars. Once again, he is in the dungeons of Dresden, chained in a cell. Huge demons lumber around, clawing at the filthy walls with a horrifying sound. Death in their fanged jaws seems imminent, but more painful still is the expectation of tortures that never begin. Unable to move, barely conscious, in a horrible semi-delirium, Commander mutters a stream of curses, whispers words of prayer, silently waits for whatever will happen next. Words of prayer, sure. The sacred words disappear into the void like stones down a well. It's unlikely they reach the ears of any deity. The fever of endless expectation is broken by a whisper, a gentle breath of fresh air in the stifling darkness. The ruby eyes of a demoness peer at the commander through the bars. She is similar to the other creatures of the abyss, but also entirely dissimilar. Remember me? I am Arushale. You gave me the gift of freedom. Now I will set you free. Chains holding the commander's body crumble to dust. The dark visitor takes a step toward him, passing through the bars as easily as if they were made of paper, and holds out her hand. Fly with me. In response, the commander can only mumble. I've been expecting you. And I've come. The dungeon disappears. Now the demoness and the commander are flying over a moonlit plain. Enemies are hunting you. Demons that have somehow acquired unusual powers that are unprecedented among common demons. You're also hunting them. You're trying to figure out who is sending them and where the source of the power lies. I will show you where to find the answer. A finger with a manicured claw points down to a cliff top where stands an ancient fortress slowly crumbling to dust. A bell without a tongue, an insane crone. Make it speak once more, and she won't be able to keep her silence either. She will give you all the answers. Wake up and try to understand what happened in the dream. Dum dum dum. Can't read what's about. The image fades away. The commander opens his eyes and whispers a word. Unknown, alien, brought by the passing dream. Green Gates, the name of the fortress. If the demoness is to be believed, what a curious notion, there's a deranged crone hiding there who knows where the demons with these unheard of abilities are coming from. It will be intriguing to learn who this crone is, what she knows, and whether this dream is but a trick to lure the commander into another trap, but we cannot find out without visiting the place from the dream. Dum dum dum. So, I know the answers. So what was the buff it gave us? Sweet sleep. For 1 hour, Azata and her companions get +2 luck bonus for all skill checks. Well, that's not going to be very helpful for an hour. Just 1 point. That's not that helpful. An hour? It takes an hour just to get anywhere from here. We had a better caster than Ember. I know Norms can specialize, be an amazing fire mage, but Ember can be a special one. But are there other mages that could be better? Nenio is supposed to be a good caster too, although she goes more of the illusion route. I don't know if you're familiar with how the shadow spells work, because I think she's illusion based. Right? Correct me if I'm wrong, somebody. Anyway, I need to take a break. I need more water. I ran out. So I'll be back in a few minutes, and we'll continue on and finding more stuff to do. Good night. Oh, okay, Eric. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening. Oh, you're making a mercenary. Ah. Well, if you're making a mercenary, you can go any way you want there. Any way you want. Anyway, I gotta take a break. I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you all for watching. Enjoy the dog video.